meet again to this episode of Women Rise, Women at the Frontline. I'm called Madreen, and we are always here every Saturday at 3 p.m. Now, if you're a new viewer, welcome. This is Civic Space TV, and you can follow. We have many engagements that run through the week. You can follow them and also follow us on our social media handles at Civic Space TV. Yes, welcome again. And today in studio, I have Miss Aisha Ganda. Miss Aisha, you're welcome.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm okay. Yeah, this is Women Rise, Women at the Front Lines. We are always here with different women and just to talk to our women. Yes, to encourage them, to uplift them, and many, many other things, yes, that they pick from the stories that we share. Yes, Miss Aisha Ganda is a is a vocational life coach. She is the founder of Snacks for You. I think many of you have supported them. Yeah, they are their snacks. If they're delicious, you will tell us in the comment section. And she is a naturopathy, vocational life coach, and also the founder of Snacks for You. As I said, I think some of you have had this chance of, seeing her in one of the engagements, and then also, supporting her for the snacks that they do. So she is going to take us through her journey and then what she is doing basically. And from their handle, I got this. It says, each new year is a great opportunity for you to embark on a healthier lifestyle journey. Yes, do you know how is your health? Do you know your health and what are you eating? These are experts in using food as medicine. Yes. They also strive to find the cause of disease by understanding the body, mind, and spirit of the person. So Miss Aisha is here today. She will tell us more about that. And I personally, I think I want to, from here, I'll have more a conversation with her because I want to embark on a healthier lifestyle this year. Yeah. Aisha, welcome to the show.
Thank you for hosting me.
You're welcome. Say hello to our viewers. Who is Aisha? How do you describe yourself?
Hi, everyone. I'm so happy to be here. It's a privilege. Aisha is a naturopathy scholar, and naturopaths, we do encourage healthy living. Yeah, we do like complementary and alternative forms of treatment.
Okay.
So we use different modes like nutrition, and other forms of treatment. You could have, if you've had homeopaths, homeopathy is part of it. If you've ever been sick and the doctor told you, hey, you can spend some time in the sun, give you lifestyle advice, naturopaths do that. Like we advise you on other modes of medication instead of the conventional way of get an injection, swallow a tablet. So we invite you in other alternative treatment. Sometimes you might come when you're sick and you actually don't even have to take an injection or anything. I'll just tell you the mango you bypass, just get a mango and eat it because of this nutrient deficiency and you'll be okay. So we address health concerns using medicine, nutrition, herbal medicine, and other therapies that help to treat people.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
Wow, and I think this is going to be a good one because our health matters a lot, and we all need this. So kindly take us through your childhood experiences and growing up. How was it?
Yeah, so my childhood was very interesting. I grew up in the barracks in Zambia, if you know where it is.
Yeah.
And I used to think naively when I was a child that those police people don't fall sick. And the reason is they used to do very intense exercises. They looked muscular and healthy. That's what I thought. But my dad, fortunately or unfortunately, had to undergo a spinal surgery. And I remember I was at campus first year, and it was a tough time because he had to go for that surgery following an accident he got at work, and he couldn't take care of our bills. I was struck between doing this and not. So before the surgery and moments after, it was hard. seeing him cope up. It was too much pain, a lot of trauma. But I used to have, knowledge of so many health complaints. People would say pressure, ulcers would be ulcers, malaria. Like there were so many health concerns. I used to always want to do something about health. I felt bad. So the first business I did was I was just doing snacks, like under snacks for you. So I just doing snacks. We're doing daddies, cookies, samosas, pumpkin seeds. Like I introduced healthy snacks. Did pumpkin seeds, sim, nuts, peanut butter. So that's how I started the healthy journey, adding value. Till I evolved, like at the most, I wanted to see how to offer natural solutions to him. And there's so many people who are having these health challenges. So it was very living when I would give him these things and they would support his nutrition in just the basic knowledge I had. Started growing interest in this field. So I adjusted from doing the unhealthy, to the purely healthy snacks. So now I have a wide range of snacks, spices, and herbal teas. And that interested me in even doing a course in naturopathy. That's why I'm a naturopathy scholar. So this has really enlightened me a lot. I'm getting better by time, with time. I didn't really get the dead semester. I got a loan. I remember that's the highest amount of money I'd ever gotten at the time. I asked a friend of mine to lend me 500,000, paid part of the tuition, cleared fees. So when I cleared my fees, I came back, thankfully to God. I got someone who completed my tuition after. But even while they paid, I used my business at the time to cater. For people who have been following me for some time, there's a lot of interviews I've done with TV, radio, and different online channels about my journey. Like it's been a very public, journey. Thank you.
And so Aisha, tell us more about your work. What do you do?
So like I said, I sell herbal teas, healthy snacks, and spices. So we do value addition on these agricultural products and we create those products. But we also run a vocational skilling campaign called the Skill Uganda campaign. And the Skill Uganda campaign runs across the country. We go to different areas. We partnered with several organizations in Rotary and other, like private organizations to do vocational skilling. We train people how to do reusable pads, how to do healthy snacks, how to bake, how to do urban farming, and so many other skills. So we run across the country and we identify a need and then, give the skills. For people who are interested in health and nutrition, we have platforms where we do a lot of teaching on WhatsApp and on others, media. If you follow our platforms, there are those insights we share about nutrition. We do one-on-one consultations. Basically, health is at the peak now.
Now you mentioned of doing health snacks. Take us through that. What are those healthier snacks, and then what are the snacks that are not healthy at all?
Snacks that are not healthy are those that are low in nutrient because they're being over-processed. I'll give an example, a donut. Cookie, samosa, like those are all unhealthy. But there are healthier options like almonds, cashew nuts, nuts, sim, pumpkin seeds. There are dried fruits like dates. There are pineapples, mangoes. All these are dried fruits. They are healthier options. So we encourage people to live healthier because in most cases, actually, one of the things that have kept me going is I've seen so many people struggle with their health and they are swallowing tablets for nutrition. Someone has a deficiency and they have less neuropathic complication and they are swallowing vitamin D and yet there's the sun. So we try to address those gaps, show people how they can live better within
the
their
things
reach.
that are around us.
The basic food that you eat, how can you better complement it so that you have food as medicine instead of getting medicine, to take on a daily. So
and I see you're SDG champion.
Yeah.
SDGs champion. So tell us also about that.
It is amazing. We have SDGs like SDG number 1, no poverty. We handle that, and SDG 8. When we do vocational skilling, we train people on how to do that. Then SDG number 2, zero hunger. We provide and
Yeah,
SDG 3, good
yeah.
health and well-being, we address that using our nutritional,
Wow.
we encourage good climate practices. We make sure that the environment is moving on well, as
Yeah.
like safe consumption. Then SDG 5, we have women at the core of what we do, and youth. So we make sure whatever we do, we include women and
Women
youth,
and
because
yeah.
they are kind of marginalized. So like SDGs are at the core of what we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you talk of women and youth. Take us through the vocational life coaching that you do, the trainings, these campaigns.
Oh,
Where
yeah.
do you do them? How do you do them? And how are people benefiting from these trainings?
So we've actually trained close to 10,000 people in the past 5 years.
Okay.
Lots of people because we like move across the country. Yeah. Started doing it alone, but now I have a team of, young people.
So it's mobile.
Yes.
Okay.
So some people host us. Let's say someone is at their home and they would like to learn a skill. Someone will call and say, hey, my maid is here. We want to improve her income. How can we teach her skill? My children. Sometimes we go to communities. Now, like on Women's Day, I have a project with the Rotary Fellowship for Empowering Women. So we go with such initiatives. An organization will invite you. They want to give back to the community. So we come and we'd be implementing partners. We design a model depending on what need they have. You might find that someone is in Kabale and they want you to teach them soap. And when we analyze Kabale has like Irish, we teach you how to do value addition on that Irish. So we give you skills based on how marketable they are. But the women and youth are at the core of what we do. Yeah.
Do you follow up with these trainings that you
Oh,
do?
yeah,
Are
we
people
do.
do you have any feedback from people?
Surely I have. I wish I could share everything, but I have tremendous feedback from people. It has impacted people. Some of them have started business. There are challenges though. You find that even after skilling people, they don't have capital.
Yeah.
Or a place to work, or some of them are struggling with registration, URA, UNBS and all. So that's how I call upon government and other stakeholders who can support entrepreneurs to really adapt. It's very lonely down there. Some of us have had to figure out things on our own and try to hang in, but people need help. After training them, we need a refresher training and then scaling them up and all. So sometimes it's really hard. Yeah, but there are success stories.
Wow.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And so we'll go to the health part. So there are many complications, like how do we deal with these diseases, mainly the health-related diseases that come from the food that we eat?
So how we deal, that's why I say we give a naturopath approach. Like when we are faced with a challenge, like someone presents a case, we analyze it. I don't work alone. I work with a team, medical doctors and other people. So I seek advice and then we advise depending on how. Sometimes someone is on medication, they don't really need to stop it. You advise accordingly. So we give the nutrition perspective, lifestyle perspective. So complementarily with what they are taking, they are able to notice changes. But I'll tell you, nature has a lot to give. Yeah, so we really push forward the agenda of using the natural way because it's less invasive, affordable, lesser side effects and all. So we see to it that even as someone is receiving the other kind of treatment, they are receiving this. And for some cases that are not clinically proven, but people are having challenges, we still give options. There's always something for everyone.
Aisha, what are some of the most common health problems that you deal with, you think our people are dealing with?
Okay, there's something very interesting, the gut. I think 3 in every 5 people we deal with has a gut complication, gut disorder. Either they're having heartburn or constipation, or they are diureting, or they're having acid reflux, or the stomach is bloated. There's something to do with the gut. The gut is a very central place. It encourages, that's where absorption is happening. And so many people have gut problems because of the destruction in the normal gut microbiome, like gut flora, normal, yeah. So gut issues, then hormonal imbalance, especially for women. Yeah. So many women are using methods that are not very healthy for them, So without any expert advice, there are so many challenges of hormonal imbalance. Some of them are gaining weight, they don't know where the challenge is getting. Some of them are losing. Some of them have mood swings. People are depressed, mental health. When I see those things, there are challenges. Then nutritional deficiencies, there are so many that are causing symptoms. Sometimes you have so many symptoms, but due to your deficiency of major nutrients like iron, magnesium, calcium, zinc, and others. But also, most importantly, insulin resistance. Yeah, that's also a complication where, like, that causes an array of, complications. But there are other things we handle. People who are facing high blood pressure, diabetes, people who have ulcers, people like whose immunity is low, and several others. Yeah. But those are like the most common. Yeah, at least in every 3 people, 5 people, 3 of them will have one of those complications mentioned. Yeah.
So I'll pick on the one for hormonal imbalance, which mainly affects us, the women and girls. What do you think? What foods do you recommend someone can eat and then maybe become better?
Someone can eat a couple of things. First of all, you need to supplement on nutrients like zinc. You need nutrients like omega-3, fatty acids.
And then Aisha, I'll ask you to, when you talk of zinc, someone who doesn't know which foods are rich in zinc.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Let me be very basic. So you can have things that have zinc, like there's a root that is known for one thing but has so many nutrients, mulondo.
Oh.
Yeah, that thing has a lot of zinc, so I recommend it. The liver has a lot of zinc and vitamin B12, which are very essential for hormonal imbalance. There are seeds like flax seeds, chia seeds, fatty fish. They have omega-3 fatty acids. Pumpkin seeds also have a lot of zinc and that.
Now you see, now you're talking. You're mentioning things.
Then there is ginger, because some of the hormonal imbalance causes things like PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome. That's why someone has like ingrowths, small, swellings on the ovaries. So they can use things like ginger, things like cayenne pepper. You can use castor oil. You massage on your belly, and it can get in and try to work on fibroids, hormonal imbalance, dysmenorrhea, that's too much pain during cramps, over bleeding, and so many other complications. So there are basic nutrients someone lacks that can address their health challenges without then having to swallow a tablet.
Okay.
So that's where the core of our business is. Yes.
Do you also encourage physical exercise?
A lot more than you can even imagine.
Okay.
A lot. Sleep. The advice I would give to some people think things are basic. I'll tell you, sit in the sun in the morning, sleep, take enough water, exercise, keep like 4 hours before eating, and that routine alone can help reset your body without you having to swallow a tablet. Yeah, so there are so many lifestyle adjustments people need to make instead of just swallowing medicine, because it accumulates and causes its own side effects. I'm not against medicine, but the proper way of taking it is by taking up nutrients that will have absorption, boost the immunity so that it can work, and also lessen on the side effects. Yeah. Okay. So that's at the core.
So you talked of sitting in the sun. Which sun is basically the sun that moves us from morning to evening? Or?
So you can look up to the morning sun, and also at noon. At noon you'll have to sit for lesser time, for like 8 to 10 minutes. You sit there for that short time. You can get very good UV rays, and also in the morning sun. Yeah.
And then you as a person who uses nutrients, food and all that, the season is very hot. What do you recommend for people to do?
You need to hydrate a lot. You need to sleep. You need to release stress. People are too stressed. I know it's hard. It's a hard time, but you use different measures. Distract your mind. Do consult and relax a bit, because when there's a lot of heat, there's a lot that is going to happen. So if you take enough water, wear light clothes, try to hydrate, have enough sleep, keep a positive mindset, eat well, you won't have any effects with the sun. The sun is here for us. It's a beautiful thing. Yeah.
And another issue that women are dealing with is losing weight, or losing weight, or someone wants to gain a little weight. Yes.
So
what
hormonal imbalance and insulin resistance, those two things, if you can master those two things, For people who are gaining a lot of weight, they have insulin, especially if you have a belly, like big belly, yeah, then there's insulin resistance and hormonal imbalance. That causes a disruption, yeah, in how your body, instead of your body burning fat, it will store, it store the glucose after fat, and then when you keep eating and eating, it will. So if you master those two, you can come to us and we can give you a plan that can help you cope up. So many people are engrossed, they come to you and say, I want something that works instantly. I want to lose weight in one. You didn't gain weight in 1 week. Why are you wanting to lose it in 3 days? You get those aggressive measures have their own issue, but if you master what is causing that, master the fat burning hormones and metabolism and all, you'll find that you're better.
And people are using different approaches.
Oh yeah, and that is why after using those measures, someone will come with a
Yeah.
very bad ulcer after using a thing that will take off that weight very instantly, and then they'll go back after 2-3 months, they'll take another thing, and then you'll have hormonal imbalance and whatever.
Talk of ulcers.
Aggressive measures
Ulcers is also a very
anticonceptive.
common one these days. What is not happening? Are we eating? Are we not eating?
We are not eating high fiber foods like intended. Fiber protects your enzymes, your gut microbiome, the normal flora of the gut. So we are not eating fiber foods. We are eating things with too much acid. People are taking all sorts of drinks, caffeinated, carbonated, coffee. People are taking sodas. People are taking juices, things with too much sugar, no fiber, a lot of acid, a lot of inflammation. They come and irritate the lining of the gut. So unless you repair your gut, you will have ulcers, and after the ulcers, when the gut is exposed, absorption is going to be poor, then you'll have insulin resistance, hormonal imbalance, then you'll get pressure, you'll get ulcer, you'll get every complication if the stomach is not okay. That is why at the core we deal with the stomach. It seems basic, but it's one of the major challenges. Whatever you put in your body keeps a copy of it. So it keeps progressing and causing damage. So after a week, after a month, after a year, then they'll tell you, you have this condition. It has not just developed. It came after a long time. So whatever we have did not come today. It took time to come. Yeah, but with natural remedies, thankfully to God, we see how to manage. Yeah.
Okay. And so how are you able to do all this work? Are you being relevant? How do you keep you relevant in this particular space? Because I've seen many people doing this nutrition and food, something like that. Yes. How are you keeping relevant as Aisha?
I do a lot of research. I told you I'm at school.
Yeah.
I do a lot of research. I think last year I graduated in like 3 courses. Even this year I've already embarked, I do a lot of studying.
Okay.
So it informs me even ahead of what I learn in class. And then I do post, we have our WhatsApp platform that has around 550 something people. It keeps increasing daily. We do teachings, we post on social media. We do use different forms of other media, TVs and all. For people who have tried to follow us up, we've been hosted by several platforms.
Yeah.
Oh, we recently won an award on Thursday, Startup Excellence Award. So we keep in the faces of people, and that has helped us keep the relevance, get informed, work with the team, and have our products, delivered to different places so that people can reach them, can have them within their reach.
Yeah. And how are you able to juggle through all this? You do vocational trainings, and then the snacks for you, and then I saw you also do a lot of appear on different campaigns or conversations.
Oh yeah, I do. First of all, I am so much passionate about the work I do. It shows in the results and the things we do. So it doesn't feel like I am doing a lot. It's too much, I have to tell you. Like you've seen if you've been there.
Yeah.
But I work with different people. So they help me take off some bit of the burden. Yeah, I also made my work a part of me. You know, it's my if I'm seated, at least I will design a flyer, post it, or I'll post an insight on the group about nutrition, or I'll go and attend to an organization. I do also service in Rotary. I've been a leader, I was a president. I just handed over in July.
Oh.
So I really do a lot of work, but see how to time it and use the help of the people around me so that I don't break a bone while I'm trying to, do the work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you cannot break down yet. You tell us to, to have enough rest.
Yeah, yeah.
And also, Aisha, another most maybe one of the challenges that women have is the infections. Is there any food that someone can consume or eat to, to reduce this?
Yeah, to start with, infections, people should stop self-diagnosing and, and imagining these things. People have become doctors and seniors over Google.
We go to
They'll just go
Google
on
and
TikTok. Now there's TikTok. Yeah. They are TikTok doctors. They'll tell you, I took gloves, my infection cleared. Do you know the degree they were? So people should stop that and visit specialists. Visit a gynecologist. Have yourself checked up, do a culture and sensitivity, see what kind of infection you have. It could be a fungal infection. You could have a bacterial infection. It could have proceeded and you have a PID. So that's the first thing to dealing with infections. 2, hygiene is important. Someone will say, I clean every time I go to the toilet, but you're using different washes and soaps, things people are putting there down when they're douching are causing death of the normal vaginal flora. So they instead
Talk
get
about
infections.
that thing.
Yes, people are using different things that are not good. If you're to at least if you're to do, the vagina is even cleaner than your mouth. It's cleaner than the mouth because it has a lot of good, enzymes and bacteria. But if you put those other things that are strong, they destroy its normal pH and so that the good enzymes can't exist. So if you need to wash, at least use probiotics, things richer in probiotics, but leave it alone. If you're sick, go get medication. Yeah. Then hydrate, spend some time in the sun, get some vitamin D, take omega-3 fatty acids, do a cleanse every time after your periods. Do a cleanse so that your system is okay.
Is steaming okay? I've seen many people talk.
No, I don't encourage steaming personally. That heat is a lot. If you see the normal temperature of the vagina, then you inject that steam. It's too much, it would kill the good bacteria. So I don't encourage steaming at all. You'd rather use any other method but not steam.
Okay.
Clean just on top and leave it to be. It can clean itself. I'm telling you, it's cleaner than the mouth. But if it gets sick, then that is where problems are. So people are using so many aggressive, and then we are listening to people, hey, my friend said this and this. No. Then I wish I had any other chance, but this is a time. People are having careless sex all over the place. So if you're at least having that, protect yourself. Because people are getting infections spread from one person to another, one partner to another. So that's a very major complication. Then young people are following different methods of family planning without any advice from specialists. Those are also causing their, issues. So the issues revolve around that lifestyle adjustment.
Lifestyle.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I'll take you back to the vocational life skill that you're doing, trainings, yes. When you go to these places, mainly the person at the grassroots, yes, how do you help them? And then I asked you about how you follow up, but what are the basic skills that you equip these people with?
Oh, we train them a couple of skills, like we train people how to do books, how to do paper bags, how to do reusable sanitary pads. We train people how to do, let's say, urban farming. We train them how to bake basic snacks. So I teach you and then you can start a snacks business.
Okay.
Let's say how to do chapatis, samosas, pie, kebab, chap, egg rolls, how to do crisps, and a couple of others. Businesses that someone can start with as low as 50K. So we teach people how to use the little they have to start something and improve their lifestyle.
Wow. And as maybe we come to the end of our conversation, I want you to share some of your work ethics that you think that have kept you strong in this business, doing this and this. Yeah.
One is we really, really put God at the core of what we do. Everything we do is very authentic. Like there's no bypassing here and there. Whatever we do is very, very clear. We care about our reputation a lot. So I think that has also helped me, not only for me, but also the people I work with. But then also we attend to our customers at the best of our ability. You know, we try to serve, get you your products, get to make sure we build a relationship. We'll keep you posted, we check on you. And, you know, that has really helped us a lot. Then improving on research. Okay. To make sure that we know what we are doing and not just second guessing, you know. Yeah. We are on our way to standardizing with the authorities, and I'm happy to let you know that soon we'll be giving good news. Okay. So we make sure we put quality and efficiency and integrity at the core of what we do. But most importantly, we care about the community. You want us to get to the community. I've been to the deepest parts of this country, and we are still moving. Wow. We still make sure we give back no matter what we do. There's a lot of need, both under Rotary and under our organization. So we really make sure at the core we bring people first, see how we can, and we care about the environment. So those have really, really, really been at the core of the work that we do. Okay. Yeah. And that's why we really attend to the SDGs. Yeah.
And if someone wants to, you know, locate you, snacks for you, and you as a person, yes, you can also maybe take us through where do we see you in the next 5 years from now?
Oh yeah, so I see myself running a bigger enterprise. I have a vision to create an association which brings together people with, you know, passion like mine, naturopaths, so that we can move the campaign of healthy living. So I look forward to doing that association, increasing my reach to reach different areas of the country. We do deliveries to people from various countries, even people who are outside the country. When we have orders, we attend to those. But we look forward to opening up more physical stores to reach them closer as we expand our reach, employ a lot more people, set up a vocational skilling center. We need some support there, and seeing to it that most people are benefiting from our kind of work. Yes. So you can reach us on social media. We have our platforms at Snacks for You on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Then you can follow me at Aisha Ganda on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Oh, it's X now. Yeah. Then my phone number, if you can run it on the screen.
It's okay. You can
0704 52 57 14. Then MTN 0784 197 143. Wow. Yeah, so we also have a WhatsApp platform where people can come. We do a lot of teaching. I call upon everyone. You don't need to wait until you're sick to reach out. Come and we talk healthy living. You could not feel sick, but you could see how to improve your life to prevent. Or you have a relative and you need to discuss. You can come to us and we see. You want to start a business, you can reach us and we see how to better support.
Yeah. Wow. And maybe finally, your lessons to the young people, mainly the women and the young girls in health-wise. Yeah.
My lesson is, before you open your mouth, think, is whatever I'm going to eat adding to my life or taking away? Every time you're going to put something in your mouth, think about it. Is this adding to my nutrition? You know, I listen to someone say we don't love ourselves. We say we love ourselves, and then you're eating things that are destroying your body. You're doing things that are destructive to your career. So whatever you're going to do, whatever you're going to put in your mouth, whatever decision you're going to make, ask yourself whether it's going to take you further, even if it's just a little step, a tiny step. You know, there's that book called Atomic Habits. I encourage people to read. There are books that have been impactful, like The Morning, Miracle Morning by Hal Herold. There's Atomic Habits, There's 12 Rules of Life by Dr. Jordan Peterson. Personally, I read the Quran. It has been very, very impactful. So there's a lot of information out there. So I encourage people to read and start from wherever they are. Do not be intimidated. It's been a very lonely and long journey. Even us having to deal, I had only 20K when I was starting. Oh. Yeah. And having to grow that capital to the business that we are running now is an effort. And by that, I would like to thank everyone who voted us for the award. The award is home. I'm very happy. And
Which
yeah,
awards
let's
were
keep
those?
going. It was the Islamic Trade and Culture Awards were nominated in the Startup Excellence, section, and we took the award home, alhamdulillah.
Wow.
So I thank everyone who has been supportive, and for everyone who has supported the brand from when we started. Yeah,
We
thank
talked
you.
of 20K thousand startup capital.
Yeah, that's when we started.
Okay.
But now, like, there are so many ways people can do impact and earn with just a
Because
little
we
budget.
have many women at home,
Yes.
and you have your small capital, but you don't even know where to start from.
Come to us and we see how to plan for whatever little that you have. Sometimes you want to start and you don't have money, but maybe you can give some labor to someone and they can give you some money and you start. Maybe you can learn a skill, work with us, and we can pay you something small. Also encourage women to stop working alone and make use of the different organizations, women and youth. There are so many youth organizations like the Innovation Village, there's Mukazipreneur, there's the Community Women's Enterprise Network in Tinder, your neighbors here. There are so many capital solutions. For me, since I'm a social entrepreneur, there are so many of these organizations I've been affiliated to, and they've given me support in so many ways. So if a youth wants to start, if a woman wants to start, go ahead and familiarize with these people. Speak about what you do, market yourself, use online platforms. There's so much potential online, and you'll see to it that your business grows. You do not have to just sit and wait. Even if you don't have working space, you can start at the back of your home, and eventually you'll see. But look up to organizations that can support. There are many people who want to help, just if you try to show interest.
Wow. Thank you so much, Aisha, for coming through.
Thank you for asking me.
You've heard it from Aisha, and if you want to reach out to her, she has given you your number, so you can call her and reach out and ask her more about your health and also the vocational training that she does. You can reach out and be helped. Yes, don't sit there. She said don't work alone, don't consider working alone. So there are people who are willing to help you start something with the little that you have. And the new year has just started. This is Feb, so you still have more months to embark on a healthier journey. Yes, so it has been an amazing conversation. Thank you so much, Aisha, for coming through, and see you next week. Bye.